1. Rarity. Fewer coins mean higher demand. 2. Error or anomaly. Minting errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchette mistakes are highly sought after. 3. Condition. Coins in uncirculated or proof condition bring top dollar. 4. Historical relevance. Coins tied to transitions in leadership, policy, or design have elevated importance. 5. Demand from collectors. Market. Hype and demand from global collectors can skyrocket values, according to rumors in the numismatic community. The rare version of this coin may have been created during a shift in die production, possibly intended for a new release of the coin or as a test of new alloys or minting technology. A small batch, perhaps fewer than 10, escaped into circulation, possibly given out to employees or slipped into coin rolls by accident. Unusual weight. A coin that is heavier or lighter than 7.4 grams might be struck on the wrong planchette. Misalignment. Check if the obverse and reverse don't line up perfectly. Die errors. Look for doubling on letters or numbers, especially the date or denomination. Mirror-like finish. A proof-like finish can indicate it was a test strike. Edge errors. Plain edge or partial reading instead of a fully readed edge. Off-center strike. If the design isn't perfectly centered, that's a major error. If you find anything like this, don't clean the coin. It could lower its value. Instead, place it in a soft holder and consult with a professional numismatist or auction house. The answer is yes, but not in a public auction. Reports from the numismatic community indicate that a private collector from the United States purchased the coin through a confidential deal brokered by a major numismatic firm. The price was said to be $74,000, largely due to its unique error and immaculate, possibly proof-like condition. Other lesser-known variants or partial errors from the 2016 issue have sold for amounts ranging from $500 to $5,000, depending on severity and grade. Coins authenticated and slabbed by grading companies like NGC or PCGS can command even more. Coins like these prove that extraordinary value can hide in the most ordinary places. Every time you receive a 5-Peso coin in your change, you might be holding a potential treasure. It takes an observant eye and a little knowledge to spot the rare from the routine. Start by inspecting your coins under good light. Invest in a basic magnifying glass. Get familiar with what a normal 5-Peso coin looks like. That way, anomalies will jump out at you. The story of the 2016 Philippine 5-Peso coin is more than just a tale of unexpected wealth. It's a reminder that rare things can emerge from ordinary beginnings, that a small, overlooked piece of metal can carry with it stories of history, mystery, and even fortune. Whether you're collecting for passion, profit, or both, this coin is a shining example of why numismatics remains one of the most exciting hobbies and professions in the world. This wasn't just any 25-Peso commemorative coin. It was a highly rare error coin, possibly struck on the wrong planchette, misaligned, or double die. These types of minting mistakes, especially on a coin that was already rare, create a perfect storm for collectors. Imagine a coin that already exists in extremely limited numbers, now presenting a unique error that makes it one of a kind. That's the kind of rarity that fuels serious bidding wars among elite collectors. Error coins are highly prized in the numismatic community, especially if they come with documentation, provenance, and have been graded by an authority like PCGS or NGC, giving them a high mint state MS or proof PR rating. Reports claim this specific coin may have been in mint state condition, with a rare misstrike that made it stand out even among its limited brethren. The owner was approached by a collector from overseas, and after negotiations, the coin was sold for a sum believed to be around $64,000. Another factor that boosts a coin's value is its grading and provenance. Grading agencies like NGC or PCGS evaluate coins for condition, errors, and authenticity. Coins graded MS68 or higher are considered nearly flawless and can command massive premiums. In the case of the 2009 25 Peso, the high value was likely linked to mint state condition, an authenticated minting error, documentation from the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, possibly even historical provenance connecting it to an event or a government personality. Combine all these elements, and you can begin to see why this coin reached such heights. Filipino numismatic renaissance. In recent years, Filipino coins have begun attracting serious international attention. Collectors across Asia, Europe, and North America are now discovering the rich history and limited mintage of Philippine coinage, particularly during the post-independence era and transitional periods. The 2009-5 Peso is a perfect example of this trend. A seemingly modern coin suddenly vaulted into international prestige by rarity, condition, and mystery. For local collectors, this should be a wake-up call. There may be other coins in circulation or hidden in family collections that have unrecognized value waiting to be discovered, authenticated, and possibly sold for tens of thousands of dollars. So, how can you tell if you have a rare or valuable coin like the 2009 25 Peso? 1. Check the mintage year and volume. The fewer produced, the more valuable. 2. Look for errors, off-center strikes, wrong plankets, double dies, or missing elements. 3. Examine the condition. The less wear, the higher the value. Mint state or proof coins are ideal. 4. Get it graded. A coin with an NGC or PCG's certification is far more valuable. 5. Research its background. Was it a commemorative, a limited government release? 6. Follow auction results. Sites like Heritage Auctions, eBay, and Stacks Bowers can give you real-time value insights. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most surprising stories in the world of coin collecting, the 1 Peso coin from the Philippines. Minted in 2011, at first glance, it looks like any other ordinary coin you'd find in your change. But there's a twist. Some rare examples of this coin have fetched astonishing prices, with one reportedly worth up to $74,000 USD. How could such a common-looking coin be worth a small fortune? What makes it so special? And how can collectors spot one of these rare and valuable versions? This is the full story of the 2011 1 Peso coin, its history, its design, the errors, and the mystery that catapulted it into the spotlight of numismatics. In 2011, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, or BSP, was in the middle of producing coins under the BSP coin series, which began in 1995. These coins had become very familiar across the country. Everyday currency, used for small transactions, jeepney fares, and sari-sari store purchases. The 1 Peso coin was struck in nickel-plated steel, with a mass of 5.35 grams and a diameter of 24 millimeters. The obverse of the coin features the iconic portrait of Jose Rizal, the Philippines' national hero. He appears in profile, facing left, with the inscription Republica ng Pilipinas arching around him and the year of minting, 2011, at the bottom. On the reverse side, the coin displays the BSP logo. This stylized design includes a Philippine sun, stars, and a stylized eagle and gear to represent the economy and governance. Below that, the denomination is clearly stated, 1 Peso. As collectors know, sometimes what makes a coin valuable isn't how it was meant to look, it's how something went wrong during its production. The 1 Peso 2011 coin has become infamous not for its regular mintage, but for a rare error version. This error, often referred to in numismatic circles as the no mint mark error or rotated die error, caused a frenzy when collectors began identifying irregularities in the coins they came across. One of the most valuable known errors involves a misaligned die strike, where the reverse side is rotated more than 90 degrees in comparison to the obverse. Another involves an off-center strike, where the coin's design is not properly centered, causing part of Jose Rizal's head or the BSP logo to be shifted or partially missing. Additionally, there are reports of double strikes, planchet errors, and even wrong metal compositions, which were never officially confirmed by the Banco Central, adding an air of mystery. These errors were not widespread, making the few that exist extremely rare and therefore extremely valuable. The coin that shocked the numismatic world, reportedly sold for $74,000 at a private auction. Details remain confidential, but according to experts and insiders, it was an error coin in uncirculated condition, with a dramatic die rotation and unusual luster suggesting it was struck on a wrong planchet. Today, we dive deep into the captivating story of the 1999 1 Peso coin from the Philippines, a coin that, in certain rare conditions and varieties, has shocked collectors by fetching up to $99,000 at auction. Yes, you heard that correctly. 1 Philippine peso minted in 1999, worth nearly $100,000. Let's explore the story, the history, the mystery, and the jaw-dropping value of this coin that's become a legend in the world of numismatics. The final year before the dawn of a new millennium. In the Philippines, the economy was recovering from the effects of the 1997 Asian financial crisis. The administration of President Joseph Estrada was in place, and everyday Filipinos were striving toward a better future. Amid all this change and activity, few people paid attention to the coins that passed through their hands daily, especially the humble 1 Peso coin. But little did they know that one of those coins, perhaps one they used to buy a soda or pay for a jeepney ride, would one day become a sought-after collector's item across the globe. Let's first understand the basic details of this coin. Denomination: 1 Peso. Country: Philippines. Year of issue: 1999. Obverse design features Jose Rizal, the national hero, calm, dignified, and eternally watching over the nation. Reverse design: the Banco Central ng Pilipinas, Central Bank of the Philippines seal. Composition: nickel-plated steel. Diameter: 24 millimeters. Weight: approximately 5.35 grams. Edge: reeded. In most cases, this was a regular circulation coin, common in pockets and wallets across the country. But within that year's mintage lies a story of rarity, minting anomalies, and shocking value. So here's the question that stuns everyone. What could possibly turn a 1 Peso coin into a nearly six-figure asset? The answer lies in rarity, error, condition, and collector demand. Let's break that down. 1. Error varieties. There are known varieties of the 1999 1 Peso coin that contain minting errors. Some of these include off-center strikes, double dies where parts of the design appear doubled, wrong planchet errors, coins struck on a blank, intended for another denomination or even a foreign coin, rotated die errors, but the rarest of them all, a rumored mule error, where the obverse and reverse dies from two different coins were accidentally paired together. Such a coin would be extremely rare, often created by mistake, and possibly only a few, or even a single piece, ever escaped the mint. Some collectors believe that one. Such mule error in pristine condition was auctioned for a record price close to $99,000. 2. Condition, mint state, or proof-like. Most circulated 1 Peso coins are scratched, worn, and dulled by years of use. But in the case of the high-value example, experts believe it was a mint state MS68 or higher coin, almost perfect, with full luster, no contact marks, and razor-sharp detail. Rarity: was the coin produced in limited numbers, or does it feature a rare error? Demand: are collectors actively seeking this particular piece? Condition: is the coin uncirculated, or does it show signs of wear? Historical significance: does the coin have a backstory that connects with national pride or important events? Certification: has the coin been authenticated and graded by a reputable authority? The 10 Peso 2016 coin in question checks all these boxes. Minting errors are unintentional mistakes that occur during the coin production process, These can include double strikes, off-center designs, missing elements, or wrong metal compositions. While minting authorities like the BSP strive for perfection, mistakes occasionally slip through. In the case of the 10 Peso 2016 coin, it's believed that a batch of coins experienced alignment issues in the press, resulting in double impressions and rotated centers. These kinds of errors are usually caught, and since news of the $34,000 coin broke out, Filipinos and coin enthusiasts worldwide began scouring their wallets, piggy banks, and old jars for 10 Peso coins dated 2016. Could another gem still be out there? Stories emerged on social media, people claiming they found misaligned coins, or ones with strange colors or textures. Some of these turned out to be genuine errors, others mere illusions caused by wear and tear. Nevertheless, the excitement is real. The idea that a common coin could be worth thousands has reignited interest in numismatics in the Philippines, especially among the younger generation. If you're inspired to start your own collection or search for valuable coins, here are some tips to guide your journey. Start by checking everyday change. Look closely at all your coins, especially those dated 2016. Learn to spot errors. Study online resources and coin catalogs to understand what makes a minting error valuable. Preserve condition. Store coins in a dry, clean place. Use gloves to handle rare finds. Get them graded. If you suspect a coin might be valuable, consider sending it to a professional grading service for authentication. Join communities. Online forums, Facebook groups, and coin clubs are great places to learn and share discoveries. The 10 Peso 2016 coin is more than just a piece of metal. It has become a symbol of discovery, curiosity, and national pride. It reminds us that sometimes the most extraordinary things can be hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner just learning the ropes, the story of this coin offers inspiration. It shows that numismatics is not just about money, it's about history, mystery, and the thrill of the hunt. So next time you receive change, take a moment. Look at your coins. Examine the year, the design, and any oddities. Who knows? You might be holding a fortune in your palm without even knowing it.